Show me some ID, please.
I don't have no ID for you.
I'm sorry?
I don't have no ID.
You don't have an ID and you're driving your vehicle.
I'm traveling.
Get out of the car.
Welcome back to the Balion channel, guys. Today we head to Florida, courtesy of Code Free. A link to their channel is in the description, so please go subscribe. Where yet another sovereign citizen attempts the script after getting pulled over for speeding. Unfortunately for him, he picked the wrong cop. Right, let's get into the video.
Hold on, this car. Can I see your license, please? Can I see your license, please?
What's up, officer?
Can I see your license, please?
What's going on?
I need to see your license. Do you have a license? I need to see your license.
What's going on?
I need to see your license, sir.
I'm asking you what's your reasonable attitude.
And I want to see your license, and I'll tell you why. But until I see your license, I'm not talking to you. Because I need to see your license. Do you have a license or you don't have a license? I don't need to see your license. I need to see his license. He's driving.
Interesting that the passenger was willing to hand over her licence without question, even though she isn't required to. We find out why that is at the end of the video. This isn't your average soft-sit couple, it seems.
Do you have a license, sir?
I'm traveling, officer.
Okay. You have a license?
I'm asking you what's the purpose of you asking me to identify myself.
Because I pulled you over for speeding, okay? Now,
speeding?
Yes, sir.
Was I speeding?
Back there. I'm not going to argue with you, sir.
I wasn't speeding. I was not speeding. Is the camera on, officer?
Yes, the camera's on.
I was not speeding,
okay,
sir.
I got you under 55 and a 40, so yes, you were speeding.
Can you show me that on a...
No, I don't have to show you that on the radar.
Officer, you wasn't speeding.
Yes, I was.
Wasn't
I'm not going to argue. Can I have your license, please?
I don't have a license. I wasn't speeding, sir.
My baby, send me back up here.
I wasn't speeding, officer.
Yes, sir, you were.
I was not speeding.
I'm not going to argue, sir.
Can I get the supervisor, please?
I'm calling her back up right now.
Can I get a supervisor, please? Says the guy who will go on to complain about how many officers are on the scene and how many officers it took to arrest him. But remember, you wanted this.
You have a license, sir?
Can I get the supervisor?
Can I see your license, please, sir?
I don't have a license. Can you...
Okay, do you have any ID on you at all, sir?
I don't have to ID myself, sir.
Yes, sir, you do.
No, I do not.
Yes, sir, you do.
I did not commit a crime.
I'm sorry, what?
I did not commit a crime.
I didn't say you committed a crime. I said you committed an infraction, a civil infraction. So don't make it worse than what it is. That's all I'm saying.
I didn't commit a civil infraction.
Yes, sir, I got you on the radar at 55 and a 40.
Can I see the radar?
No, sir, you cannot.
Then how can you prove that I was speeding?
We go to court, and the judge here's my side, here's your side. That's how we prove it. In the state of Florida, I'm not allowed to lock the speeds in. There's nothing that shows on my radar right now. State of Florida law says I can't.
I'm sorry. Radar right now?
So roll me back up, give me a supervisor. Jesus Christ. You're talking to me. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead, sir. You were saying, I didn't hear what you said because you're talking to me.
I was not speeding.
Yes, sir, I have you on the radar. And that's I'm saying you were, you're saying you weren't. So what we do is I give you a ticket and we go to court. That's what we do. That's the way it works. That's what's going to happen.
Yes, that is how it all works, or how it's supposed to work. But from that blank and rather disconcerting look on his face, I'd say that's not how this is going to go down.
Give me one pretty quick here. Supervisor, please. Sir, do you have an ID? I need to see your ID.
I'm not going to identify myself. I did not commit a crime.
Sir, I didn't say you committed a crime. I said you committed a civil offense. Yes, sir. Okay, that's my side. And I legally pulled you over, so that's what I'm allowed to do. You're required by law to show me your license. Do you have a license? I'm sorry, sir?
Am I being detained?
Yes, sir, you are.
Why am I being detained?
Because you're speeding.
That's not a crime.
I didn't say it was a crime. You are being detained, sir. Don't try and leave. You'll then commit a crime then. Actually, not identifying yourself after I asked for it legally is actually a crime. So, yeah. So, you want to identify yourself or no?
You're saying that I failed to identify myself as a crime?
Because I legally stopped you. Now you're interfering with my investigation. See?
So who are you investigating?
You!
Circular arguments, goalpost moving, and blank stares. That's all this guy has. And the right to travel script, which at this point should be officially renamed How to F Up Your Life on a Traffic Stop.
Then how do you
For
know
speeding.
Then who am I?
You won't identify. Man, are you... I'm just asking for an ID. That's all I'm asking for. You won't give me an ID? I mean, really, you want to go this route?
What route?
All I'm asking for is an ID. I didn't say you committed a crime, sir. I didn't say you committed a crime. I said you committed a civil infraction. And now you refuse to identify yourself. So now, what am I supposed to do? I'm being open and honest with you, sir. I'm going to give you a citation. You can take it to court. No problem at all. That's what we're going to do. So the next step is up to you. That's what I'm going to do. That's the next step.
Now, if that isn't the blank stare of a man and a woman that have completely run out of ideas, then I don't know what is. Not that they had, or at least they had any good ideas in the first place. And now even more officers that he himself demanded have arrived to serve him some much needed and probably overdue justice.
So, what do you want to do, sir? Show me some ID, please.
I don't want no ID, partner.
I'm sorry?
I don't want no ID.
You don't have an ID and you're driving your vehicle.
I'm traveling.
No, sir, you're driving the vehicle.
I'm traveling.
Okay. He's saying he's traveling. So, you have no ID? What's your name, sir?
I didn't commit a crime. What did I do? What's your reasonable suspicion?
Hey, Corporal, he's refused to identify himself. He says he's traveling. So, you don't want to give me ID and you don't want to identify yourself, is that correct? You don't want to identify yourself. I'm asking you if you want to identify yourself. You're refusing. I'm just asking. It's on camera, so you want to identify yourself, sir.
Unless you suspect me of committing a crime, officer, I do not have to identify myself.
Yes, sir, you do. You're required to in the state of Florida provide me ID when I pull you over legally. You've been stopped for speeding. I've explained it to you.
But I was not speeding.
I've explained it to you.
I have a witness here that says that I was not.
And I've got a radar that says you were.
Where's the radar?
In my car. No, you're not going to see my car. Okay? I'm not required by law to show you my vehicle.
So, the biased witness with the same blank stare as the driver or the radar. Now that's a tough one. Also, laws don't apply to me, but here's a witness willing to say I didn't break the speeding law that doesn't apply to me.
Okay, so now we've got 5 cops here, the road all blocked because you want to identify yourself. That's all. It's simple. All you got to do is identify yourself. I told you what I would do. I give you a ticket when you go to court. That's real simple.
Write your ticket.
I can't write a ticket unless you identify yourself, sir.
Write your ticket. Go ahead, write your ticket.
Let me
I'm stopping you from
write,
writing
sir.
your ticket.
And I want to see your ID, sir. You have an ID? Really want to escalate this. It's a simple thing. That's all it is, a simple thing. Simple thing, all you do is identify yourself. I get this take care of you, be on the road, boom. No problem at all, but you don't want to identify yourself. Are you refusing to identify yourself? I'm sorry, ma'am, I'm sorry, I can't hear you. It's really loud out here. Yes, ma'am, he was. Yes, ma'am, he was.
I was not speeding. You pull up behind me. I pull out in front of a car. I turned my indicator on, I moved from in front of the car, and I went back in the same lane. And then you pull up behind me. I was not speeding.
You say I wasn't speeding like you know speeding is against the law and know it applies to you, but at the same time you're saying laws don't apply to you because reasons. Sovsic Logic 101.
I have you on the radar at 55 miles an hour, sir.
You don't have me on the radar at 55 because I was not going 55. I was going 40. I was going 40,
sir,
40,
that's
40,
your
45
side,
miles.
not my side. Okay, my side is you were speeding.
And down go the spike strips. I wonder though if this guy is dumb enough to drive straight over them like the guy in my last video did.
All on 753, let me get another right here. You just over the 6. So, that's my side.
I was not speeding. I was not speeding. I was not speeding. I was not speeding.
Okay. Then we can go to court on that, sir.
I was not speeding. Then write the ticket. You go to court. I was not speeding.
And I need your ID to be able to write the ticket. That's what I'm saying. Yes, sir, I do.
You said you're conducting an investigation. You must know who you're investigating. You must know who you're investigating. If you don't know who you're investigating...
Oh, I completely agree. They must know who they are investigating, but usually that's done in a way that doesn't involve you being dragged out of your vehicle. Speaking of which...
Get out of the car, sir. Get out of the car.
Out of the car. You're gonna
Get out of the car,
get out
sir.
of the car. Get out of the car.
Get out of the car, sir.
Why are you arresting me? Why are you arresting me?
Get out of the car.
Why are you arresting me? I'm not even resisting. I'm not even resisting. I'm not even resisting. What the hell?
Watch out. It's on this. He can't.
Watch
out.
I'll cut the seatbelt. I'm not even resisting. I'm not resisting. I'm not doing nothing.
Says the guy who not only refused to identify but obstructed an investigation, and who now is on camera clearly not getting on the ground when ordered to do so. But do please continue with the gaslighting.
I'm not resisting. I'm not doing nothing.
Paul, grab this guy.
Yo, I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting. Are you kidding me? You going assault me like that? Assault me like that?
Yes, he did just use the standard search of a suspect, which can be intimate, and especially when it's an individual being non-compliant, of committing a depraved crime against him. Sovereign citizens really are the lowest of the low.
Yep. Stand up. Oh, look at me. All of this?
All this, says the guy who turned a minor traffic violation into a circus by refusing to ID, obstructing an investigation, then resisting officers he made sure would attend the stop by demanding a supervisor. Crazy how that works out, eh?
You drove it, sir. All you do is identify yourself.
Let me get my supervisor. Hey, guy, walk with them. We'll get your shoe when you get in the car. Go. Get in the car. What am I?
Get in the car.
Foot in the car. What am I being arrested for?
Obstruction.
Obstruction of what? The windows are wind up. Get in the car and we'll talk. I'll be suffocated in this car. I'm gonna suffocate in this car. I'm gonna suffocate in this car, bro.
Put your foot in.
I'm gonna suffocate in the car, bro.
Nice door slam. I'll give it a 7 out of 10, I think.
Who's this guy, dude?
Pardon?
Who is this guy, dude?
That's my boyfriend.
It's your boyfriend? Okay, cool. So he's going to be going to jail. Okay. So,
Why?
well, first off, he has no valid driver's license. Okay, he failed to identify himself. So that's obstruction and also resisting with violence. Okay, so he's going to go to jail for a felony and a couple misdemeanors.
What?
For a felony and a couple misdemeanors. Okay, so all he had to do was identify himself, and he would have got a ticket and been on his way. You both would have been on your way. Alright, is this your vehicle?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to be impounding your vehicle as well. Okay?
Why?
Because it was used in the commission of a crime.
What crime?
It's the resisting with violence, the driving with no license, the obstruction. Alright, where do you guys live at?
I live down the street.
Okay, where's down the street?
Drew Street.
Okay. Drew Street is the street. What's your address? Drew Street. Does he live with you?
His address different from mine.
What's his address?
I don't know.
How long have you been dating?
Over a year.
Over a year, and you have no idea what his address is.
He lives in Dunedin or something. I don't know the exact address.
Is he married or something?
I don't think so.
You've been dating for a year, and you don't know if he's married, and you don't know his address. You understand how that makes absolute no sense?
I don't know his address.
Okay.
I mean,
Alright. So here's the deal. We're going to be taking your car. Okay. We're going to be impounding it. And has this ever been impounded? Has this ever been a felonious impound before?
no.
Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a felonious impound on it. Okay. So if this is ever used in the commission of a felony again, we're going to seize it. Okay, which means it then belongs to the city of Clearwater. Okay. So, did you just get off of work? All right. Do you have any friends or family in the area that can come pick you up? No. Okay. Well, there's Uber or taxi, something like that. Okay. So, do you have anything in the car that you need, ma'am? You're not going in the car. I asked you. Is there anything in the car that you need?
Yeah, I gotta get my keys and my purse.
Okay. Well, then you're gonna stand there, and we're gonna grab them for you. I'm sorry?
Phones with the car.
Right, so according to the original video description, he was arrested and taken to the county jail and issued tickets for unlawful speed, driving with a suspended licence of 2 years, and obstruction without violence. But I think he should have been arrested for those pants alone. Right, thank you so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please leave me a like, share the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you also to my channel members and patrons for your continued support. I really appreciate it. And if you would like to support me and get early access to videos like this, then the links to do all that are in the description. Right, take care all, and I will catch up with you in the next video.